Hey guys, Chasman here with my video game pickups for February, and let's get right into it. First off, I did pick up a copy of Alan Wake for the Xbox 360. It is a survival horror game, published by Remedy and developed by Microsoft Studios. It retails at about $7, and I picked it up for $2 at a local flea market by me. And I actually personally love this game, so this is definitely one where definitely at some point this year I would like to put out a review for you guys. We'll say maybe around Halloween. We'll see how I'm feeling. Next up, I picked up a copy of Dragon Age Origins for the Xbox 360 as well. It was published by EA and developed by BioWare Studios. It retails at about $5, and I picked it up for $2. I got it from a local pawn shop near me, and this is another one that I have already played, and I already really like this game, so at some point this year I would like to definitely do a review for it. I picked up a physical copy of Dead Space for the Xbox 360. Dead Space was published by EA and developed by Visceral Games. Rest in peace, Visceral Games. It retails for about $8, and I purchased it for $2 from a local pawn shop. And another one that I've actually already played, and this is in my maybe top 10 games, so I definitely would like to do a review for this one. And just like Alan Wake, this may be an October Halloween thing for me, so keep an eye out for that one. I picked up a physical copy of the Capcom Digital Collection for the Xbox 360. It was published by Capcom and developed by Capcom. It retails for about $17, and I picked it up for $1 from a local pawn shop. This one I might be able to do a review at some point this year. We'll see where I'm at later on, so. Picked up a physical copy of The Outfit for the Xbox 360. It was published by THQ and developed by Relic Entertainment. It retails at about $6, and I picked it up for $2 from a local flea market. And another one where I would definitely like to do a review at some point. I do have fond memories of playing this game when it first came out, and yeah, we'll see. I picked up Okagi Shadow King for the PlayStation 2. It's an RPG that was published by Sony Studios and developed by Zener Works. It retails at $13, and I purchased it for $5 from a friend. This is one where I'm kind of 50-50. I would like to review this one, but this is definitely one where maybe if I have some time at some point, I'll try and get to it. I picked up Midnight Club for the PlayStation 2. It is a racing game that was published by Rockstar and developed by Angel Studios. It retails at $7, and I picked it up for $2 from a pawn shop. Racing games don't tend to be in my wheelhouse, so I'm not sure if I'll ever get to this one. But from around that time frame, I much prefer Burnout. Next up, I picked up Donkey Kong Jungle Beat for the Wii. It is a platformer that was published by Nintendo and developed by Nintendo. It retails at $11, and I purchased it for, I think it was $2 from a thrift store. I'm not sure if I'll ever get to this one, but maybe down the line. I picked up Oddworld Abe's Exodus for the PlayStation 1. It is a platformer that was published by GT Interactive and developed by Oddworld Inhabitants. It retails at about $11, and I purchased it for $2 from a friend. I kind of think I would like to review this one at some point, so we'll have to see about it. Next, I picked up a game called Panzer Front for the PlayStation 1. It was published by JPASCII and developed by Enterbrain. It's a simulation game that retails at about $17, and I purchased it for maybe $2 or $3. Another one, I'm not sure if I'll ever get to it. It is kind of just a simulation, but who knows. I picked up The Division 2 for the Xbox One. It is a shooter that was published by Ubisoft and developed by Massive Entertainment. It retails at $10, and I purchased it for about $2 to $2.50 from GameStop. I think I will end up playing this game at some point this year, so this is one I think you can expect to review at some point. I picked up Sine Mora for the Xbox One. It's a shoot 'em up that was published by THQ and developed by Digital Reality. It retails at about $10, and I purchased it for $5 from GameStop. I'm not normally attracted to shoot 'em ups, but who knows, maybe at some point if I find time, I'll try and get a review out for this one. I also picked up Spider-Man the movie The Game for the GameCube. It's an action game that was published by Capcom and developed by Treyarch Studios. It retails at $7 and I purchased it at $2 from a thrift store. And I doubt I'll ever get a review out for this one, so who knows, maybe I'll change my mind. Next up, I picked up Army Men Sarge's War for the GameCube. It's a shooter that was published by 3DO and developed by Global Star Software. It retails at about $10 and I purchased it for $2 from a thrift store. This one, who knows, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get to it, but who knows, maybe down the line. Picked up a physical copy of a game called Dark Sector for the PlayStation 3. It's a shooter that was published by D3 Publisher Inc. and developed by Digital Extremes. It retails at $6 and I picked it up for $2 from a pawn shop. This one I've actually always looked at and kind of like the cover, so I do think maybe at some point this year this is one I would like to try and get to. So yeah, this one I would definitely say a review will come. Picked up the God of War collection for the PlayStation 3. It's a collection of the first 2 games that are action games, both published and developed by Sony. It retails at about $7 and I picked it up for $1 from a pawn shop. I do think at some point this year I am going to review God of War 1 and 2, possibly get to 3 if I can as well. I also have Ascension, so who knows, if I like 3 I'll go right into Ascension. I actually don't have a PlayStation 4, so I would love to do 4, but who knows, maybe at some point this year I'll bite the bullet and finally go get a PS4, because I've heard great things about God of War 4. I picked up Paper Mario Sticker Star for the 3DS. It's an action-adventure game published by Nintendo and developed by Intelligent Systems. It retails at $13 and I purchased it for $3 from a pawn shop. Not sure if I'll get to this one anytime soon, but who knows, maybe down the line I'll touch up on it. I was pretty happy to pick up Pokemon Leaf Green, an RPG published by Nintendo and developed by Game Freak for the Game Boy Advance. It retails at $30 and I purchased it for $20 off a buddy of mine. I definitely at some point want to start reviewing the Pokemon games. We'll see how far down the line. I mean, as of right now, I don't think I have a way of capturing them, but I'm looking to get something that will allow me to do that at some point, so look forward to that. And I was also very excited to get Pokemon Emerald for the Game Boy Advance. It's an RPG that was published by Nintendo and developed by Game Freak. It retails at $51 and I purchased it for $20 off a buddy of mine. And lastly, but definitely not least, I picked up this PlayStation 1 Slim LCD monitor at a garage sale. I paid $20 for it, and it typically retails for somewhere between $80 and $100, so I definitely really like the value, and I mean, look at this thing, it's sexy as hell, so definitely something I was very happy to add to my collection. Hey guys, Chasman here. Just want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content and you want additional stuff, don't forget to go to my Patreon, enter _Chasman. Thanks for watching. I love you. Be safe.